Okay, the Wi-Fi. I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened. My Wi-Fi cut out completely. I had to restart it. It takes a little bit to restart once I, unplug and replug it, but oh fuck. I messed up. I didn't I made a restream create an event instead of Should I just go live on a new one? Okay, but I literally have zero clue why the Wi-Fi cut out, so I can't promise it won't happen again, but we're banking on it not happening again. All right, take two, guys. I think we're good on everything now. Yeah. All right. Take two. Take two. All right.
If you not
back to the start of this. Oh my god, no shot. No shot, it's still broken. No shot. Why?
there was a lack of enthusiasm, there was a lack of confidence in her leadership.
The reality is while they're touting that this is a great success, as Eric can tell you, and look, I'm a United States Army con, tell you that the not.
I mean, I've known.
Hold on, this one seems fine now.
What do you make of Kamala Harris, the candidate?
You know, I truly think that the reason that they staged an effective coup on Joe Biden was.
Nonetheless,
But this one is super broken. How? I think that's just my IP. Why? What is wrong? That's like, it's, I mean, it's not what it usually is, but it's fine.
while Vice President Kamala Harris ran for president in 2020, she ended up having to drop out early from the race before the first primary vote because her candidacy did not generate any significant support among the Democratic electorate. There was a lack of enthusiasm. There was a lack of confidence in her leadership. Nonetheless, even without all of that support, she ended up being selected by party elites to be the vice president for Joe Biden. Furthermore, then what Democrats have done is they have squashed any ounce of the ability to have an election. They squashed any candidates that were challenging Joe Biden, unlike Republicans who actually had a primary, trying to primary Donald Trump. We saw numerous candidates going after Donald Trump.
How?
Nikki Haley ran a very fierce campaign against him. So did Ron DeSantis. Meanwhile, Democrats actually buried any possible counter to any alternatives to Joe Biden. They then decided to take the guy out to pasture, essentially pushing him aside against his will. They then had no open primary in order to nominate Kamala Harris as the candidate. And they instead, once again, in the same very way that they made her the vice president candidate, is that the party elites from a very top-down structure without the support of the American people, without the support of their Democratic voters, decided to anoint Kamala Harris as the candidate. If you care about democracy, even if you like Kamala Harris, to support that type of anti-democratic behavior is signing off on this happening over and over and over again. To agree to this, maybe you like Kamala Harris today, maybe she is the person that you think you agree with her policies, but the fact that Democrats have done it in this very undemocratic way, you're paving the way for this sort of authoritarian top-down form
Authoritarian,
of leadership
really?
that the next time the candidate that you don't like could end up being the one nominated. Although I will say that the vast majority of the voters do not like Kamala Harris, so she's not a particularly popular candidate. She has the lowest approval rating of any vice president ever in the history of this nation since polling has come out, with a negative net.
I think she might have the lowest average, but by now she's basically she's at 45% approval rating right now.
Negative rating of -17. So, Kamala, if you care about democracy, if that's something that you genuinely want to preserve in this nation, then you cannot support the way that the Democratic Party has gone forward nominating their candidate.
Thank you very much for that opening as well. Folks, want to let you know we're going to have roughly 1 hour and 45 minutes for tonight, so do get your questions for the Q&A in early. You can do that either tagging me in the live chat with @ModernDayDebate, or you can use the super chat that will push your question to the top of the list. We don't want insults toward the guests. We want sincere questions. Thank you very much. Floor is all yours, Destiny and Kim.
But what if I really
Yeah,
want
I
to call
guess the
Destiny
first
a
thing
cuck?
is, do we agree that Donald Trump thought that Vice President Pence could choose him as the winner of the last election?
I don't know what Donald Trump thought when it came to that.
Oh, my God.
I think that there are some legalities with how our country runs that do allow for certain procedures. A lot of them are really wonky, and they get into the weeds.
I think there are some legalities with how our elections are run with some procedures. What was that? You want to... Oh, of course it's going to lag. Are you kidding me, bro? Why? I don't... How even? Oh, okay. I didn't want to watch it. Why? How? What? What? Why?
Country runs that do allow for certain procedures. A lot of them are
Certain
really
procedures.
wonky, and
A
they
lot
get
of
into the
them are
weeds.
wonky. Wow.
So there is maybe a possibility that he thought something.
Maybe a possibility? That's why Trump tweeted like 15 things about Mike Pence and said a million things about him at the lit speech. You know, he thought there might be a possibility that Pence could overturn the election. Just a possibility.
Could happen, but
Okay, are you
or
aware
maybe
that?
didn't.
Are you aware that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why? No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, I gotta fucking restart my computer. Okay, well. Third stream is the charm. I'll be back.